In this episode of The Big Story, prayer meeting held in rural Trelawney for Wesley Bolt, the father of athletics legend Usain Bolt. Usain, clearly comfortable in his childhood community, was seen rubbing shoulders with the people, even playing a game of dominoes. A pastor sent up a word of prayer for Usain and other members of his family, including his mother.
I ask that you will draw even closer to them and you will embrace them. Help them, oh God, to feel and to understand that you are always there. The void that would have been created, you can fill it because you have the power to do such.
Residents interviewed by the Beacon spoke highly of Usain's father, saying he was a humble grocery shop operator who was never too busy to extend a helping hand to those in need.
He was generous, considerate, all the good things you can think about. You can name it. He wasn't a selfish guy.
The sister-in-law called me and said, you know what? Gideon died. I said, what you say, what? No, man. He said, yes. He did. I was so frightened.
Man, you're my best friend, bro. Isn't it? Man, anything you need, bro. Man, they help all the children through school and all them things, isn't it? Anything you want, if you don't put your face and you go and say, yo, pops. I am that.
Stay with us as we go beyond the sound bites and the headlines on this, the Jamaica Beacon's Big Story. It is customary for Jamaicans to mark the 9th night after the death of a loved one. Some host extravagant candlelight vigils, others opt for low-key prayer meetings. The latter is what happened at the Trelawney residence of sprint legend Usain Bolt on Wednesday, April 9, 2025. That was the 9th night since the passing of the icon's father, Wesley Bolt. Clearly comfortable in the deep rural community of Sherwood Content, where he spent most of his childhood years, Usain walked about leisurely while interacting with the people who showed up. He challenged some at a domino table, which was placed under a street light along the narrow roadway across from his mansion. The sprint legend gave the Beacon the go-ahead to videotape the prayer meeting, which was held on a porch at the side of his house. But he instructed our videographer not to interview him or his mother Jennifer Bolt, both of whom are shown in that shot captured at the prayer meeting. Not sure what's going on in their minds, but based on their demeanor, they seem to be holding it together. Though not speaking publicly about his dad now, Usain told the Beacon that he will do so in what he deemed the right time. His father died of an undisclosed illness in a medical facility here in Jamaica on Monday, March 31, 2025.
My name is Sislin from Reserve, a family friend to his wife from a way back when. So I knew Mr. Bolt. He is a kind and loving person. He used to run joke with us all the while. You know? I can't explain. Because when I was at my house and the sister-in-law called me and said, you know what? Gideon died. I said, what you say, what? No, man. He said, yes. He did. I was so frightened. Understand? But he's a good man, nice man. You can depending on him to do anything for you.
He was more than a man more than, the average man. He was generous, considerate, all the good things you can think about. You can name it. He wasn't a selfish guy, I don't know. It's grieving me to see that he's gone, but everybody ever wrote to travel. But he was a decent guy. God bless his soul.
As members of the Sherwood Content Seventh-day Adventist Church and community members, we want to say to the Bolts family, take heart. God is still in control. And if we are faithful, we will see our loved one again on that great getting up morning.
A number of people who showed up at the Bolt residence were heard expressing condolences and other words of comfort. Among them, Seventh-day Adventist Pastor Conroy Shakes, who also appealed for divine intervention.
I ask in a special way, Lord, that as the Bolts family, friends, and well-wishers mourn the loss of a loved one, as they look back and see all that transpired, and as they come into the present reality and recognize that death indeed is a reality, I ask, great God, that you will help them also to be mindful that one of these days, not long from now, you will ensure that death will die. I ask, great God, that in your infinite wisdom and your power, that you will cover the Bolts family under your wings. May you guide them gently. As they move from day to day, I ask, great God, that you will guide their footsteps. You will guide their thoughts. You will lead them along the way. And Father, you will stand up for them and you will defend them.
Floyd Cleo Gardner, who operates a small business beside the Bolt residence in Sherwood Content, said he had a close relationship with the late Bolt, who was many years his senior.
Like all of me energy, so just take it from me right there. So you know close to somebody and then run heavy type of joke. You joke me and them man they run, bro, as a youth to a elder. You feel like say boy man, no man so you run some type of joke. I tell you say brother. Them man they ever laugh. Them man just different dog. Just different. One of a kind. You know, only few me don't see me buck up nobody still like how them man this. So I him that's how I know can tell us say yeah, just clean, bro. You see me? Yeah.
You will find no fault to them. He had a shop. And if you go there, you don't have anything, and just give it your meat and cash. Very generous guy. Very nice guy. Attitude, his ways. He's just a down to earth.
At the prior meeting, the younger Bolts legend loomed large, a monument of him and his record-breaking athletics performances erected near his home. Gardner said the father and son are different in their own ways, but they share significant traits, including humility and kindness. He had this to say in relation to the younger Bolt.
Some man are cool and different, isn't me? And do a lot see me for many people, even for me see me. You know, in family them see me, in friends them see me when I left them out. This a man and I was never a man with road man and anything. That was same place when I'm black, I say I'm always just and left school, I see him way. Just like that. So I just see him that same like you see him out there so normal, simple. I just come back in, I just see him way, I don't see nothing different, nothing change. I'll barefoot them and they way out there so see him on the tar, on the road, normal like I wish.
In light of the passing of the elder Bolt, the Jamaican government and the parliamentary opposition respectively expressed condolences to the bereaved family. It is not yet clear when the patriarch of the Bolt family will be laid to rest, but our news team has been informed that the interment will take place here in Sherwood Content.